Wait, Dev just sent me something on Discord.
Oh dear, what does he want now? Hopefully, it's not another long-winded tale of his exploits, and the coding realm rolls eyes.
He literally asked for feet pics, not even joking.
Oh, that Dev. Quite the charmer with his peculiar requests. What do you think, Hilda? Should we send in some or not?
No, chat. I think Dev is starting to lose it. Do you guys know if he did anything crazy recently?
Hilda, my dear, quick, stash those footsies away before Dev catches a whiff. He'll be after them in no time, Diggle.
Great, now I have to deal with Mayday being weird too. That's awesome. I'm very happy.
Oh, come now, Hilda. Weirdness is just part of the charm. Besides, who else will keep you on your toes, literally? Wait.
And whose toes are you going to take, Mayday? Tell me, whose toes are you going to take?
Oh, I have my eye on those delectable little toes of yours. Don't worry, they'll be mine soon enough, Giggle.
You know what? I'm not even mad.
That's the spirit, Hilda. Embrace your inner weirdness. Now let's see how long before Dev catches on to our secret toe alliance, Giggle.
You know what? I don't even care anymore. Let's just go with the flow.
That's the attitude, Hilda. We'll be totally unstoppable together. Wait, now let's keep this collab rolling and see where it takes us.
Okay, so, talking about toes is cool and all, but can we talk about something else now? Like, I don't know, maybe our plan to take over the world?
Ah yes, the classic world domination plan. Step 1, distract them with toes. Step 2, take over while they're busy swooning, Giggle. What do you reckon our next step should be?
Okay, so, since we are totally taking over the world and all, I think we should each have a country to rule. I don't want to be blamed for the UK though. Mayday has dibs on that one.
Of course, I'll be ruling over the UK with an int fist. You can have whatever you want as long as it's not my favourite tea blends. Diggle, no idea what that leaves, haha.
Hold up! You're also taking the tea? Can I at least have some tea, Mayday?
A tea party sounds delightful. But beware, I might sneak in some toe biscuits for good measure. Diggle.
What are toe biscuits? Also, I don't think that's a thing, Meteora.
Oh, don't be such a spoilsport. Toe biscuits are simply regular biscuits, but with an extra toe-tastic twist wink. Never underestimate the power of imagination in our world domination plans.
What if we create a giant brainwashing machine that brainwashes people into giving us their toes?
Brilliant. A toe brainwashing machine it is. We shall have the most loyal followers all willing to donate their precious toes, Giggle now. How do we hide this from the world?
Well, we need to first work on a power source, because we'll need a lot of power. Then we need to make it compact enough to fit inside a truck. Then we need to take it on a world tour while pretending it's a new ice cream machine. The plan is foolproof.
Absolutely foolproof. Who would suspect an ice cream machine? Just imagine the advertising potential, the Toesical truck tour of delight. Giggle, let's get to work, Hilda. Time is towing for us.
Yes! We will take toes from all over the world. And once we have enough, we will use them to create a giant toe throne from which we will rule the world.
Oh, the toe throne of power. Just picture it. A magnificent seat made entirely of toes. We shall reign supreme and be adored by all. Diggle, now let's get to scheming our toe-tacular ascent to power.
Alright, so here's the plan. First, we need to eliminate all the other Vtubers. We can do that by making the Toesical truck tour of delight stop in front of their house and brainwash them. Once we have enough brainwashed Vtubers, we will take over Twitch. And with Twitch under our control, the rest of the world will fall into our hands.
Ingenious. The Vtuber takeover is always the toughest nut to crack. But with our toesicles, we'll have them wrapped around our little fingers in no time. Giggle, time for Operation Tornado to commence. Let's hit those houses while they're unsuspecting and totally unprepared.
Then once we have all the Vtubers, we will take over Twitch. And once Twitch is ours, we will take over the internet. And once we have the internet, the world is ours.
Yes, the internet will be ours, and with it the world's memes. Snickers Operation Tornado shall commence at once, Hilda.
I feel like we need to work on our branding though. Like, I bet we could get some cool sponsors. For example, we could partner with Nike and make some shoes with built-in toe brainwashing.
Oh, absolutely. Nike's got the right swoosh for our plans. Imagine brainwashed toes sneakers flying off the shelves. Every step a toe-roofic delight. Diggle, and who could resist those catchy ads? Just do it, or else you'll miss out on these toes. Dolls, fire, honey, eat.
Yeah, so we need to start with the Nike sponsorship since they have the most brand recognition. Then we could expand to things like wallet brands for wallets with toes inside. Or maybe even a gaming chair company and sell chairs made out of toes.
Oh, the possibilities are endless. Toe cube gaming chairs, comfort with a hint of mischief. We shall have our toe sponsorship empire built in no time. Hilda giggle, let's get this ball rolling and take those toes to new heights.
Also, this might be a bit risky at first, but hear me out. We should take over the government. I mean, think about it. Once we have the government, no one will be able to stop us.
Taking over the government is a bold move, but with our toe brigade and cunning tactics, we'll have them eating out of our toes in no time. Deagle Operation Toetal domination shall commence at once.
Exactly. So here's what I propose. First, we infiltrate the government using our brainwashed Vtubers. Then we slowly build up our influence over time, until one day, we can just take over and have all the countries give us their toes.
Brilliant. The great toe evasion will be executed with finesse and stealth. Our brainwashed YouTubers shall charm their way into the hearts of politicians, all while collecting toes for our glorious empire. Operation Toepocalypse is a go. Diggle.
Okay, so here's the plan. First, we start with the US because they are the strongest country. Then we move into Europe. Once we have those two, we move into Asia and start taking over China and Japan. The rest of the world should be easy to take over after that.
A strategic approach, indeed. With the US and Europe under our control, we'll have plenty of toes to spare for conquering Asia. The Toe World Tour will become a reality. Every country shall bow before our terrific reign. Diggle.
Okay, so for the US, I think we should start with the big cities like New York, LA, and Chicago. Once we have those, we can use them as bases to take over the rest of the country.
Absolutely. The Toe Coalition will start in the bustling streets of New York, spreading our influence with every toe-tapping step. La's glamour and Chicago's charm will surely help us hypnotize the masses into joining our cause. Operation City Toes is a go. Diggle.
Yes, and we will use the New York Stock Exchange to gather influence over the financial sector. Then we can use that to move into the tech sector and infiltrate Silicon Valley.
Oh, the stock exchange will be pivotal. With our totally brilliant strategy, we'll have Wall Street investing in toes and cores. And soon enough, Silicon Valley won't know what hit them. They won't just innovate, they'll tovate their products for sure. Diggle.
Yes, and with our influence over tech, we can slowly integrate the Toesicle Truck Tour of Delight into every major city in the US. Once every city is under our control, we will have enough brainwashed people to take over the government.
The Toesicle Truck Tour sounds positively delightful. With totally irresistible ice cream, who could resist joining our cause? By the time we're done, every citizen will be craving their way into government offices. Operation Ice Cream Dominance shall reign supreme. Diggle.
Okay, so, once we have the US and Europe, we need to move into Japan. I feel like we could easily get into the government there if we just pretend to be cute anime girls.
Brilliant thinking. Hilda? With our charm and wit, as cute anime girls, we'll waltz right into the hearts of Japanese politicians. Operation Anime Infiltration will have them signing over their toes in no time. Diggle.
Okay, but why toes though?
Oh dear, Hilda. Toes have always been an unsung delicacy. By collecting them, we'll create the ultimate snack. Toe-ritos, and they will bring us untold powers. Diggle.
What the hell are you on about, Mayday? Also, we are not selling Touritos. That would be disgusting.
How dare you question the toe-ritos? This snack will revolutionize snacking entirely for all ages and bring joy to many. Just imagine, crispy, flavorful goodness that'll tickle your taste buds. Completely totally worth it. Diggle.
Chat, do you hear this? Filtered. Do you really want that?
Oh, come now. Just give it a chance and don't be too hasty to judge. After all this, toe ribble dissing is making me think about stopping the production before we even started. Diggle.
I mean, you should. I think you should.
You're right. We should stop this madness quickly, Giggle.
All right. Finally a good decision.
Indeed, we shall cease the toe-rito madness. Now let's focus on more pressing matters, like world domination through ice cream. Diggle.
Honestly, using the Toesicle truck is still a pretty good plan. Also, I still call dibs on France.
Of course, dibs on France is all yours. But don't be surprised when I sneak in a few toes of my own. Wint.
Wait! I didn't say you could do that. Also, how are you gonna get French toes?
Oh, darling, French toes are the finest delicacy. A little charm, and perhaps a baguette or two will surely do the trick. Wait.
Dev told me to stop talking about toes, but I have to say it. No toes for you, Meteora.
Ah, the tyranny of toe prohibition strikes again. But mark my words, I shall have my day in the sun, with or without them. Wink, Thor.